Yo guys, this is Blur here, and today I've got another PC build for you, and this is a $600 build, and I've tried to budget it and try and make it the best possible gaming build for $600, and I think this is probably the best you can get for $600. Maybe you could try go a bit cheaper on the CPU, but I think this is a good CPU for the price, and I don't think you could go any higher. As well, if you waited until the new AMD CPUs come out and the new GeForce cards come out, maybe you'll be able to get this make this build a bit better, as I think they're going to be coming out with some new AMD CPUs, and hopefully they'll be around the same price. And I think the 1070 will be around the price of a 960, which I chose. So maybe it's a bit more than a 960, but I think it's around the price of a 960 the 1070 will be. So I'm not too sure about that, but yeah, you probably might be able to get a better build out of this price range. But for now, I think this is a really good build for the price. So let's start with the CPU, and that's what I chose was an AMD FX 8320. It's an awesome CPU. It's an octa-core processor. It's awesome for gaming. It will do it will do fine at editing. As I've said in lots of videos, I've got a FX 4300, which is the lowest FX processor you can buy, and I do editing and rendering. Obviously it takes long for me, but I cope with it. I'm fine with it. But one day I will be getting probably a A350 or A320, as that will probably make my editing quicker and just better. Right now it's very slow, but because I've got 16 gig of RAM, that helps a good amount, and I've got a 960, which helps it. I think it should help because I do OpenCL when I edit. But yeah, that's the CPU I chose. For the motherboard, I chose the Gigabyte GA970. It's all around average motherboard. There's not much to say about it. It has Crossfire support, I think, but not SLI, which sort of sucks. But yeah, it's got Crossfire support. It's got 64 gigs of RAM compatible, so you don't really need to worry about that, as I don't think you really want to put 64 gigs of RAM on this, unless, I don't know, but you wouldn't need to anyway. For the memory, I chose two 4 gig sticks of G.Skill Ripjaws. 8 gigs is more than enough. That's all you need for this build. Don't waste your money on getting 16 gigs unless you want to do editing and stuff like that, or stuff that needs more RAM. But 8 gigs is more than enough for a gaming build. For the storage, I chose one 20 gig Silicon Power SSD and one Seagate Barracuda terabyte hard drive. It's a 1 terabyte hard drive, more than enough. The SSD will be able to hold the OS and a few games and some applications. That's what I do with my SSD. I got a 120 gig as well, and it serves me very well. For the main part of the build, I chose the Gigabyte GeForce GTX 960. I got the 4 gig version. I was looking at the 960s and stuff like that, and I saw that the 2 gig version isn't much cheaper. It's like $15 cheaper, when you can spend an extra $15 and you can get extra 2 gigs and probably a bit faster clock speeds. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same, but it will be overclocked, pre-overclocked from the reference card, and it has a cool design. It's a nice looking card. That's for the card. Now for the case, I chose the NZXT S340 black and red. It's an awesome looking case. It's got some red accents and a window, and it's a nice sleek looking case. It goes really well with this build. I'm sort of going for a red and black sort of theme looking thing right here. As you can see, I got the red G.Skill RAM and the black motherboard and stuff like that. So it's sort of a black looking case theme, black and red looking theme, but the graphics card is black and blue. But I think you won't, if you're OCD, then maybe change the graphics card, but you're gonna have to spend a bit more, as this is the cheapest 4 gig version, 960. Now for the final part of the build, I chose the EVGA 500W 80 plus bronze power supply. This is what I always choose because it's an awesome power supply. It's made by EVGA. They're very trusted. It's 80 plus bronze and 500 watts, which is more than enough for this build. You won't need any more unless you want to do SLI or anything like that. There's no need for more than 500 watts. So yeah, that's the build, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for the late upload, and I'm sorry I just haven't been. I'm sort of just doing PC builds right now. I'm just trying to. I don't know what. I'm sort of stuck on what videos to make. If you want me to, I was thinking of maybe doing some vlogs, but I don't know what to vlog about. I don't have an amazing, interesting life. I have school, so it makes it hard, and I don't do really interesting stuff on the weekend. So, but if you want me to vlog, or just give me any other video ideas that you want me to do, just comment down below. And if you want me to vlog, just comment down below and like this video. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Peace.